those crazies out of the government. We need our Congress for everyone's benefit. The 1%, they just take what they like. We've got to show up and vote for our rights. So vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't be late. Vote, don't procrastinate. It's our country, our democracy. We can't afford mediocrity. If we do nothing, our hope floats away. Get up off of that thing when it's voting day and vote in November. Vote, a time to remember. Vote, don't hesitate. Vote, don't procrastinate.
Oh, I get to love that song. Vote, baby. Thank you, John Lawrence out of Tallahassee, Florida. Albert Hoffman, thank you for subscribing to our channel. We appreciate everyone that helps to spread this word, and welcome to the family, Albert. Anyway, it is Sunday. We get to start a new week, so gather around, children. We have tales of dastardly deeds being done by a Donnie, the wannabe dictator. Anyway, Mega Wet Willie is here. Thank you, buddy. The remixtress is with us. Dwayne Dwizzle, Stephanie Dean, and got Jay with her, and they're headed out to Cocoa Beach. Are you shitting me? I'm telling you, baby, living that Florida life. Anyway, John Harrett. Hola, amigo. ¿Cómo está, my friend? Hope your day is going muy bueno. Hope it gets better, baby. Every day. Carol Van Wyk is with us. Robert Bork. Aussie Dave, all the way from down under. Thank you for being here, Bo. Whoo, there he is. Randy Peterson. Woo, pig, he says. Anyway, thank you, Randy, for being here. Tim Kinnan and Martha Oliveira are here. Boy, y'all filled up the room here. Renee Harris, Sherry Bailey, Colleen Collins, baby, we appreciate it. Carol Gillens, Charles Stokel is with us. Oddly Wired, baby, thank you. And Ann Darnell, all the way from Ohio, baby, as she says it all. Fuck Trump. Anyway, had to get that in there somehow. We appreciate everybody showing. We're already into a lot of comments. Kelly Trevino, thank you for being here, darling. Brian Champagne, Rose Taylor, Dolores Grant. I'm so thankful that y'all show up and share the table with us on a good Sunday. And indeed, we're going to start another week. So, again, like we say every week, there's no telling where this little rabbit hole is going to go this week. But Donnie's out on the trail. Donnie's out in Nevada, baby. Donnie's out in Nevada. Kind of worries me. He had a little rally last night, an outdoor rally. Right now, he's fixing to hold the first indoor rally. Because he cares about his supporters. Are you shitting me? That's right. Pack in here, baby. When's the last time he did that? Was Tulsa. Don't worry about nothing happened there. A couple of deaths, that's all. Don't worry about Herman Cain. It was his pleasure to be there, I'm sure. But he got out there last night, starting to scream his crap, saying now he can be vicious. Really? Now you can be vicious? Are you shitting me? No, baby. You started that a long time ago. You started that a long time ago. But we've watched, baby. With over 193,000 Americans dead and still going, still climbing, with estimated numbers that are just they're scary for our country. You know, I've seen on the news there, a little article comparing Taiwan, the country of Taiwan. I went to Taiwan, 1973, 3, long time ago. Went to Taipei, Taiwan, one of the first U.S. military aircraft to fly into the newly designated country of Taiwan. They were trying to separate from China. They had 7 deaths in Taiwan, in the country. 7. They compared that to the population in New York, who had 33,000 dead. And we see a president come out and tell us that it's not contagious. Don't worry about it. It's the flu is worse. It's going to go away, magically going to disappear. And the numbers keep rising. He lied because we all know that. We've heard the tape recording in February 7th, of him saying it's contagious, airborne, kills old, kills young. He knew it all, but he went out and lied because that's his job, is to create chaos, baby. He's busy scaring people with thoughts of suburbia burning down, getting on his bullhorn with his racist bullshit. We've watched as news reports have come out where people are quoting him as saying that the people who have fought and died for this country are losers and suckers, that he calls our generals pussies because they're more interested in our allies than they are of the trade deals that Donnie wanted to make. Sounds real patriotic, doesn't it? Chaos, baby. He's got to come up with more chaos. He's got to keep feeding red meat to his base, or they will realize the con he is, the anti-American, the Russian whore that Donnie is. But they continue, baby. And we've watched him denigrate the military, too. We've watched him do Mattis. We've watched him do John Kelly recently. Oh, he's a bum, couldn't handle it. Lieutenant Commander Vidman. We've seen him destroy people. Robert Mueller, a lifelong Republican, demonized by the Republican Party. They eat their own. They don't care. Donnie said it last night when he tried to tell them that the Democrats are coming to take away your God, your guns, and your oil. For anybody that doesn't know, that's the trifecta of the GOP. God, guns, and oil, baby. That's what it's all about. Ain't about your ass. They can get money from all 3 of those sources real easy. It's a tap into the poor man's pocket. If you convince him that that they're doing it for their God, if they convince him that they need to buy more guns and more ammunition, And that we need to just drill the shit out of everything and suck it dry and burn the atmosphere up. Who gives a crap? That's who they are. Those are the three, the big trifecta, the holy trinity of the Republican Party. And that's how they try to portray this. That's how he is trying to portray it, that we are coming for their God, their guns, and their oil and everything else. We're going to eat your babies. They're going to burn down the suburbs. All of this stuff. You're going to have black people living next door to you. You can't have that. That's what he preaches. That's what he keeps doing. Calls us thugs and rioters and looters. That's what we are, baby. Now, I think the Homeland Security Department came out and said that the highest threat to America is by white supremacists. We got one in the White House who has encouraged his supporters to take up guns, to take control of the street. And we've seen what happens when he does that. They do take up arms. They do come to the street. The intent? To shoot anybody that crosses their path, that gets in their way, who they deem needs shooting. Their fellow Americans. They show up with them weapons, though, baby, because it's their right. God, guns. Baby, we need it all. Gonna get vicious. That's what he said. So we're gonna see some more shit shows. We're gonna see some more crap come out. We're gonna see more threats come out of him. It's what he plans on doing. You know, I listened to the news this morning, article about how Donnie's going to claim victory on election night. On election night, Donnie's going to claim that he won because the vote won't be counted. Because only 16% of Republicans are going to mail in their vote. 16%. 64% of Democrats are going to mail in their vote. Well, I went to go look at state by state how the votes are handled. Here in Texas, as soon as I mail my vote in, Texas gets it, opens it up, and verifies I'm an eligible voter. They don't count the vote. They just verify that I'm the guy. And they put it over there in a little lockbox and they wait. A lot of states do that. But I noticed several states, swing states, by the way, gee, I just can't make up my mind. Those people. I think it's in North Carolina. Hell, they don't even open the freaking envelope until election day. 8 p.m. in the morning on election day on November 3rd, they start opening the envelopes. Wisconsin. It's determined by state. So if you have a Republican state Secretary of State, it's up to them how they do the selection. It's up to them what laws they apply to early voting. So that sets up the scenario that a lot of mail-in votes won't be counted on election night, but real votes will be. In-person votes will be. And the map may look like Donnie's ahead, because it's going to take 2 days, they say, to count all the votes that are going to go in the mail. That's a scary situation. The end result is Biden wins. That they believe that there will be enough votes, and Biden is ahead by so far that ultimately Biden will be declared the winner and thereby the next president. But if we don't know on November 3rd, that night, he is going to try to claim that he is the victor. And it sets up the scenario of him saying a rigged election and calling all of his little minions to his defense, to cause chaos and riots in the street. It's the old thing, if I can't have it, I'll burn the fucking thing down because you ain't getting it. That's who Donnie is. He's a vindictive asshole, unethical. He has no moral compass at all. He has no love for this country. He has a love for money and power and prestige. That is the only thing Donnie cares about. And Russia offers him that. So he eats it up. He defiles our own country with his bullshit. But we have a choice, baby. We have a choice. Now, I talked to two Blue Dots today. Michelle Graham and my friend Joe up in Columbus, Ohio. Michelle is in Illinois. I always get a kick out of when I get to talk to them. We have a lot of work to do, but we are built a good family here, and our family is but a small blue drop in this big tsunami that is rising up, because Americans can see we have a choice. We have a choice between democracy and chaos, and that choice is going to be made this election. And we have such an opportunity here, a moment in time, I keep saying, that we can change this country for the better. This society of ours needs repair. Our country needs repair. We need to realize that we won't march forward unless we all march together as one, e pluribus unum. We don't need a society that pits neighbor against neighbor, family members against family members, states against other states. We've seen that. We defeated it once. We have to do it again. Now, last time it was over slavery. This time it's over fascism. And fascism, it's coming, baby. He's already out there talking about he might want to negotiate for a third term because he feels like he got cheated out of the first one because we persecuted him so much. Not one crime in the Obama administration, no drama, no scandal. Nobody went to prison. Nobody had to get pardoned. They're fixing to make a choice on the Michael Flynn case. The judge in that case has a decision on whether or not to accept Department of Justice request to dismiss the case. It's not up to the Department of Justice, thank goodness. It's up to the judge. Judge has already said she can't remember if she was agreeable to throwing that case out. But it bet your ass if he gets convicted, Donnie Trump is going to run in there with a pardon faster than lightning, baby, like Flipper. But we have a choice, and we need to heed the warnings that everybody has been trying, all the red flags that have come up since this man came into the picture. Because he will try to burn this country to the ground in the name of him and declare it a victory of some sort. We are the guardians of liberty, baby. We are the ones that can build a better society. It's up to us. We've said it before, it's going to take generations before we get where we need to go, where we need to be. But every generation steps up to fight the battle against those that don't want equality within the races. They don't want poor people being lifted up. They're too busy being hateful or greedy, because that's what the Republican Party has become. Racist, greedy assholes. And that's all I see in them. Anyway, let's get this going. Michael James donated $2 to Super Chat. Michael, thank you very much. And Michelle Graham donated $2 to Super Chat and said, I wish, but wrong, Michelle. Huh? I wish, but wrong, Michelle. What? I must have mispronounced something. Did I? I don't know, Michelle. Thank you very much, darling. Now you got me all squirrel. Michelle Graham. Yeah, got me. I did something anyway. Thank you for being here, darling. Thank you for that donation. Anyway, Benjamin Stroud, what are you doing in this room, buddy?
How's it going?
I'm doing fine, brother. How about you?
Did you, by any chance, see any of the morning news shows this morning?
Yeah, I did.
See what that fat tub of lard Chris Christie had to say about Biden and how bad he thinks Biden's going to do in the debates against Trump? I'm like, come on.
Really? Is that what he said? Chris Christie? Yeah.
Yeah, he said that
Where did he go?
He said Biden was weak in the. He said Biden was weak in the primary debates, and he said he's going to be even weaker against Trump.
Weaker. Yeah, I want to see that, baby. Trump's going to come out swinging like the baboon he is. He's going to reach into his ass, grab a bunch of shit, and start flinging it everywhere. And I'm waiting for the debate, baby. I put my money on Joe Biden any day of the week. And he'll be coherent, and his sentences will actually connect, have meaning.
Yeah, are you going to do a very special Blue Dot family meeting that Tuesday night, the debate night?
Oh, I'm no doubt we'll probably be live on election night. Yep. Yeah, wouldn't want to miss it for the world.
Debate night, the 29th.
Oh, the debate. Oh, well, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know who's going to. Oh, it's Fox, isn't it? Fox is going to have the first debate. So yeah, we'll see. Well, I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about if I don't. Oh, did I? Okay. Thank you. Travis Squirrel just pointed something out. Did I say Michelle Graham? I talked to Gail Mitchell today. Thank you, Michelle Graham, for pointing that out. I did. I talked to Gail Mitchell today up in Illinois and Joe up in Columbus, Ohio today. I'm sorry, Gail. I got names right. I just don't put them in the right order sometimes. Thank you so much for pointing that out to me. Yes, I had a wonderful chat with Gail Mitchell today, and yeah, I hope it's not going to be last. I told her then. She has my phone number. Give me a call. Anyway, Johnny Fly, what are you doing in here, buddy? Sneaking in here?
Oh, I thought I'd come in to harass you.
Of course you do. That's what you do every time you come in here. Harass the shit out of me. You do it on purpose, too. I know you do.
Yeah, well, that's the whole point.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. But, you could be a lot nicer about it. Don't have to be so mean.
I'll try.
All right, that's better. Shut the hell up. Now,
hey, John.
Yes.
Our thoughts and prayers go out to everybody affected by these wildfires.
I mean, the wildfires out in California, Oregon, Washington are terrible. The stories are heartbreaking. And New Orleans is now fixing to get hit with another hurricane. We were talking just yesterday. The pain that is going on in this country is not being addressed by our administration. They have no freaking... Anyway, let me get everybody in the room here. TW Travis, are you with us?
Yes, I am.
All right, get your ass in here. You got anything to sing about?
Yeah, I'm in here. Well, did you hear the news this morning?
Oh, shit.
They just came out with a new tape that basically Woodward talked to Trump at the same time and basically said, I'm privileged and you're privileged, but don't you think we should have stepped back and we should step back and be people and, and help our... And Trump goes, nope, you drank the Kool-Aid.
Drank the Kool-Aid. That's what he said. Oh, I see you drank the Kool-Aid. That's what he said to Bob Woodward. When Bob Woodward opened the possibility that because of both of their lifestyles, Trump having Silverstein spuck up his ass, and Bob Woodward, his father was a lawyer in an affluent neighborhood and upbringing, that they were privileged and that they have a responsibility to recognize that. Nope, not interested. Not a bit.
Nope,
not interested at all.
It
doesn't cross his desk, because it doesn't concern him. He's
and then what was it? The other thing was they were talking about the different, not just a few little, Kim Jong-un, messages back and forth. There was a ton of messages back and forth. I didn't know Donnie was gay.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say that, but it's like
being gay is fine.
Really loves.
If he wants to come out, and I really think Kim Jong-un was winking at him and not Sarah Huckabee. I mean, if I was looking at the two of them, it might be a hard choice for me too.
He was he was kind of explaining to the point. Well, Kim Jong-un said, "Yeah, I killed my uncle, and this is how I did it."
Yeah.
And blah blah blah. And Donnie didn't say that.
He keeps the headless body just to show people.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now that we got the gory stuff out, let's bring the mother hen of the neighborhood in. Velda, how are you doing?
Welcome to Mother Hen.
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
Good. How's Wayne?
Oh, he's good. He's I think right now he's reading Craig's list. He was talking about a milk cow a minute ago.
Milk cow. Need a cow. Okay. Well, now that we got the gory stuff out, let's bring the mother hen of the neighborhood in. Velda, how are you doing?
I'm doing just fine, thank you.
Good. How's Wayne?
Oh, he's good. He's I think right now he's reading Craig's list. He was talking about a milk cow a minute ago.
Milk cow. Need a cow. Everybody needs milk.
Yep.
Everybody. Milk got
But no,
something
thank
for
you.
everybody. You gonna start going out milking a cow, Elder?
Fuck no.
That's what I was supposed to say. I've had milk right out the
I've
cow.
been there, done that. I've had
I
4
have too.
cows in my
Not doing
life,
it
and I've
again.
had
I like
enough.
my milk from the store and cold, not extra creamy and warm. No, it's
Now,
just.
if you would ask me if I would raise a couple of more beef cows, absolutely.
Okay, just don't name
All I got to do is just get the hay and the grain out to them, and they pretty much and water, and they pretty much take care of themselves.
Yeah, they take care of themselves. They just grow right.
And they're so delicious.
They already grow right into hamburgers real quick.
Yeah.
So I can't do that. I don't want to know tonight.
Hey, John. Hey,
once
John.
they look at me with the big eyes, that's it. They ain't going nowhere. They're staying right there
And
until
we
they
hear
get old.
we hear they grow into Philadelphia cheesesteaks, but
Yes, they do. And I like them.
Yeah.
I like them.
Johnny
I just
Pie
don't want
really
to look at my
has
Philly
been
cheesesteak and say, "Hey,
Steak.
Phil, it was Phil."
Hey, I think there was a hint brought out there about that Philly cheesesteak.
What?
And
No,
you
I
know,
don't want
John,
a Philly steak. I want a standing prime rib.
oh, now that's out of my league, Velda.
Yeah, you're pushing money now.
That works for me.
Hey, but I wanted to tell you, John, did you hear our wonderful, glorious leader today? We're talking about the fires. Well, they need forest management,
Forest
man.
management.
What's
That's
the matter
right.
with
He
them?
said it
Yeah.
before. They need to rake the floor of the forest. He's a
That's
dumb
those
ass.
are
You know, what do you want to
federal
say?
lands. Those are fucking federal lands.
Yeah.
And he cut the. And
How
he's
about
cut
call the
back
Department
on
of
forest
Interior and tell them to get out there and start
Department.
raking, because it is. Most of it is
Well, I
federal
tell you-
land.
He
I
cut the
tell
forest
you what,
department.
John.
Yeah, but that
I
doesn't
tell you
matter.
what,
The
John.
facts don't matter. It's a bumper sticker.
John,
Oh, they should-
what we need to do is volunteer Trumpy to go out there with the rake and show us how it's done.
Yeah.
Really?
Go along
How
with
Yeah,
about
that.
one
we
little
just shove a
blister on
rake
his
up his ass
pinky
and make
and
him
he-
scoot around and do
Yeah.
it?
He'd get one little blister on his pinky. I'm done.
It's that bone spur coming back again.
Yeah, he's got bone spurs in his knuckles. He can't do it. It's right there in the thumb. He can't hold the
Yeah, he
rake.
can
Right.
quick it.
Got bone
Oh,
spurs in
yeah.
his ass too. 'Cause
Do you
he can't
guys want
ride
to
a
hear something
bicycle.
interesting?
What?
The other day, I was on a live video feed on Facebook,
Right.
and a Trump supporter commented. He said, "How dare you people compare Trump to Hitler? If Hitler was still around, Hitler would start war with Trump over what he's doing to America."
Yeah. I think
God.
Trump and Hitler. I mean,
They get
Hitler was
along.
the prelude to Trump. He is an authoritarian. He wants control over the United States, all of it, everything from how much you pay for gas or groceries to who goes to jail and what the punishment is, who should live or who should die, or who should be on the air, all of that.
He wants to be an
He wants to be the
else.
one in charge of all of that. And my beer. And I want to catch this up. Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong, donated $10 to Super Chat and said, "I agree with your politics 100%, but right now my heart is with our blue dots in the fire. Long love and prayers to all of them." Indeed, for to let the family know, I spoke to Bernadette, and her place seemed to be being in less danger. Not that she's totally out, but it looks like they were going to maybe lift the warning in her area, and so we're keeping her in our thoughts constantly.
Yep.
And and others that live out there in California, they're all under the threat. And even if they're not in the fire, they're in the air. Jesus, the air is just, it's terrible out there. You know, the sky is just, David's out there.
Budman's out there.
Linda's out
Budman,
there.
Linda.
Miss Linda.
Yes, Miss Linda's out there. And she wasn't here the other day to say, good night, John
Night,
Boy.
John Boy.
Yeah, I had to get a stand-in.
Yeah.
That was rough. I didn't like doing it.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
Michael
yeah.
James is out there, and David's out there.
Yeah. We
I'm
have
sorry I
a
came
lot
out too deep going, good night, Ariel.
yeah, it did, but it wasn't right. But Miss Linda, we miss you when you're not there, baby. Anyway, Christina Reyes donated $2 to Super Chat and said, "Trump's such a whiny little witch." I agree with you 100%. And we
Put
can
the B
expect
in there
I
more.
next
think she meant bitch.
Yeah, witch,
Yeah,
bitch,
put the
it's the
B in
same thing. right there when you're coming to hit this
Things
guy.
different.
I mean, yeah. What it's just it gets to be something in your head when you start looking at the possibilities, just like the article this morning talking about the mail-in votes, how this is going to play out. And it does. It plays right into his hand of it's rigged. The Democrats cheated. I was declared the winner, which he will not be. He will declare himself to be.
You know, the way it works is the first at 270 wins. So if Biden's at 271, he wins. Doesn't matter if Trump, is getting his ass kicked. If Biden's at 270 or 271, Biden's the winner. They call it right there.
Well, they're saying because the mail-in votes won't be counted, that, and you watch, Fox News will do this. Fox News will do this. They'll put that, like the state of Florida, they'll put it red. They'll put North Carolina red. They'll turn their states red because at the time they do that, it may be the right count because you might have a lot of more Republicans going out to vote in person than you have Democrats. And so the actual vote count probably won't come in for a day or two. And I just don't. When I was looking at the laws for each state and how they do it, most states they count the ballot early, before election day. They don't don't release the result. They just know what the number is, and they are sworn under penalty of law and a felony that if they hand out that information, anybody that might know, it's a felony and you can go to jail. And so a lot of states do that. But there's several, and they're swing states. They're the ones that have this fucked up idea, well, no, we're not going to open it until election day. Well, no, you got the fucking thing. Open it up. Open it up. Make sure it's the right person. Make sure that vote counts. And then don't count the vote. Just make sure it's a qualified vote. Be prepared for the onslaught that you know is coming, through the pipeline. But they will, regardless, they're going to try to slow down this vote because
try to be more prepared.
It's going to play right into Donnie's hand.
Okay, here's slowing down the voting. Louisville, Kentucky. 600,000 people live in that area. One voting booth poll area.
Gee, but it's open to everybody. It's open to everybody. You can come down and cast your vote. We have a polling place it's that kind of shit. That kind of sickening politics that the Republicans play. If they can get you to give up while you're in line, that's what amazes me, because where I vote, there's never a line. Even in the 2018 election, there was hardly anybody there. You got in there and voted and left. That's it. But I see on TV in areas where there's lines hours long. Bless their hearts, they're standing in the line to exercise their constitutional right to vote. And
they were
Republicans will make it as hard and difficult as they can. You tell me that stands for the American way. You tell me that is an American ideal, is to prevent somebody from voting. And it's,
John, they should make that illegal. That's bullshit that you have one place to vote out of 600,000. That's bullshit.
Somebody gerrymandering.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And we have that big here in Texas, baby. The state of Texas is gerrymandered to shit by the Republicans. That's how come we push the census. So important to get this census done and get your name on there. Get your household counted.
We already mailed them in.
Yes, baby, we did too. We did it online.
Speaking of the census, I seen a thing yesterday on the news where they said Montana's in serious trouble because not everybody in Montana has internet access, and their people are having a hard time doing their census up there.
You've already received a mail-in one, and on that mail-in one, it also states you can either mail it back or do it online. That's what ours said.
Get counted. If they come up to your door, they're not coming to arrest you or anything like that. They'll show you their badge and ask you a few questions about how many people live in the house and all that kind of stuff. Give them the information. They're not out there to arrest your ass or turn you
Nope.
into ICE or turn
Yeah,
you into this, that, and the other.
I had census guys here yesterday, and they just asked me, "Are you gonna be here in October?" I said, "Probably." They're like, "Oh, okay. Well, how many live in the house?" And I said, "2." And she goes, "2?" And I went, "Yeah, me and the dog."
Me and the dog. Me and the dog. That's 2. That's the way it is, baby. Somebody
Well,
asked me
you
about
know,
how Jenny is. She is doing fine. She's under the house already because we got a little rain coming in around the area. Uh, she's already up under the house. So
well, I went online, John, to fill out my census, and I'm thinking, well, when you go online, they'll have a record of you, so you won't be bothered. Well, here, if I didn't get a knock on the door a few weeks back, they said, "Yeah, I'm here with the census." I said, "I already did mine online."
did you
So
yell,
he
"Come and
gave
get
me
me, coppers"? Shit.
Well, it depends. No,
No,
I didn't.
there's a lot of people out there trying to collect information for the census now because there's always a certain amount of people that don't reply or didn't get it or something. So they'll send people out. Last
Oh yeah,
time,
they'll go door knockers.
yeah, last time census they came out here and was wondering about the empty house next door, and I called them, well, there's a house there. Ain't never seen no people there, but there's a house. So I think the number is 0. Anyway, that was
Well,
it.
I'm waiting for the mail the ballot to be mailed to me. They said they're supposed to mail them, I believe, by the end of September or something like that.
Well,
But
yeah,
I got a notice from the post office about voting. It says, "Dear postal customer, if you vote by mail, we're committed to providing you a secure,
yeah,
effective way to deliver your ballot. Use this checklist to prepare." And then they
Yeah,
have
buddy.
yeah, start today. Give yourself and your election officials ample time
Hey,
to complete the process. That
right.
sounds like a joke.
Well, I
Rules
think
and
one of the
dates.
states, I think Colorado maybe, is suing the United States Postal Service for
yes, they are.
sending out those voting information things, and they don't have the right information for Colorado.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, is that for
and
like the
it would actually
candidates? Is it?
mislead voters into something that's not not
Legal.
totally correct.
Well, see, this is just like a note. It says if you plan to vote by mail, plan ahead. So
Yeah,
I
if
guess
you
it's
plan
from the
on
post
mailing your
office.
vote in by now, you should have already requested it or gotten it in the mail or whatever. If you haven't, then do that. If you plan on voting by mail, uh, I have my application here. I'm debating on whether I want to mail it in or just go vote. Because, like I said, my voting place, I don't have to worry about shit. Uh, I'm almost, I don't want to disappoint him. Here he comes. Here comes the Democrat. It's like, I'm there every damn time, buddy.
Go
Well, they
there.
already have.
You should go with your Captain Blue Dot cable.
Yeah, yeah, I'll
Here
too.
I am.
Yeah,
to
There
save
you
the
go.
yeah,
day.
dash in there. Moose and squirrel, we're here to vote. Philip Alvarado,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Donated $2 to Super Chat. Thank you, Philip. I appreciate it tremendously. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Mama, she wants to do the mail in, so I'll probably do the same thing, and then I'll go drop them off or
Yeah,
something.
well, I already
And
registered
then I'll
for the
drive
mail
by the
in.
polling place on election day and just wave at them. Hey, I'm here.
Make sure you blow the horn too. Make
Yeah.
sure they know you're there.
Oh man,
But
I'm telling you.
I already registered. I know in the primary I voted by mail,
Right.
and so I think I'm also registered. But I'm going to call them tomorrow because I also need to call the Democratic Party of Schuylkill County. I want to get involved and maybe volunteer for them.
That's all it takes, people, is just one phone call. You can
Right.
make one phone call to your Democratic headquarters, wherever it is around your area, and just say the words, "I'd like to get involved." And believe me, you will be involved. Not that they're going to harass the shit out of you or anything like that, but they will help you, guide you in whichever way you could participate in, whether it be phone banks, whether it be just mail stuff, or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
And it connects you with a lot of like-minded people. And who knows, along the way, you might make a friend or two. It seems to work that way. But,
Hey, Paula wants you to wear your cape.
huh?
Paula wants you to wear your cape
She wants me to put my cape on?
and wear it to vote.
Oh, yeah, they won't let me in. They won't let you in. Yeah, anything at all, they won't let you in. Of course, Captain Blue, well, yeah, Blue Dot. They know who me. Yeah, no, they wouldn't let me in. I've had to turn, the
Just
last
tell 'em
time I
you're-
went to vote, I had to turn my T-shirt on inside out because I had already gone to town. And when I left the house, I looked over there and oh shit, today I got to go vote today because it was on a local election thing.
I remember.
And yeah, I had to turn my T-shirt inside out to go inside and vote. Yeah, they won't.
Well, why the hell? Oh, was that a nasty shirt? Did that have the four
not a
letter word on
nasty
it?
shirt. It just said "fuck Trump." And basic language. Not in that language. I have one that says that, but that wasn't that. It may have been all gave some gave all, one had bone spurs shirt.
Yeah.
Which I like to wear a
There you
lot.
go.
And now I have another kind of new favorite, and that's the one I just got from Tamara Harrington that says the problem is not that Donald Trump is an unethical criminal dirtbag. That's not the problem. The problem is his supporters don't care. And speaking of Tamara Harrington, let's go ahead and, if you have not already, Travis went to our website.
Do you have it over there?
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah, show it off.
Yep. The shirt that Tamara Harrington sent, and that is the first time I'm unfolding this one. There it is. Vote removes stubborn orange stains. It is a large, so if you could wear a large, go over to the website at Blue Dot in Texas. Hit the button over there to sign up for it, and enter in. And later on, I'm not good at folding. I just kind of
yeah. So basically, basically put, thanks to Tamara, she wanted to send the shirt over for us to give away. So you can go over to bluedotintexas.com and sign up for the giveaway. We'll probably be announcing a winner tonight. I can't believe we completely forgot to announce that earlier. Luckily, we're only 40 minutes into the show.
Yeah, only 40 minutes.
But just be aware, this shirt is obviously not from our shop. This shirt's not from our shop, and we only have the one size, which is large. So, in other words, that shirt is what we're giving away. So, if you or someone you know would appreciate a large shirt with that design on it,
Here, Travis.
go ahead and
from the Blue Dot Sisters, Tamara Harrington and Connie Burnett.
Yeah.
The Blue Dot Sisters. And so yeah, go by there and sign up, and we'll do it near the end of the show to give everybody time enough to get over there and enter in if you want it. And it will indeed come with a Thomas Morgan original artwork. That's what I write my notes on. And by the way, I heard from Thomas. He is doing fine out in California, except the heat is hell, and he's worried about his state burning down. I've seen where Gavin Newsom came out and called it what it is, baby. This is climate change. Whether it be the fires in California or the storms that we see popping up, and take a look at the Atlantic right now. Hell, there's 3 or 4 more coming behind this one. This has been a very active season. They seem to be getting bigger. They seem to be getting faster. This is our planet, baby. And we have to act. This bozo came in and got us out of the only thing that was really going worldwide was the Paris climate agreement. And Donnie, being the dick that he is and wants to kick everything over, pulled us out of that real quick and has pushed oil and gas. And like I said, we cannot get rid of oil and gas. It's going to be a part of our society for a long time to come. But we can manage it much better than we do, and we can be more forthright with what the hell it is in that fracking fluid that you're just pumping right back out into the ground. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Proprietary information you don't need to know. Yeah, no, fuck you. This is our water, our air. This is our planet that we live on. All them libtards are talking about the environment. You damn right we are. Somebody's got to talk about the shit. We can't rely on the holy trinity of the Republican Party: God, guns, and oil. They're not going to save the planet.
You got to remember, John, that the most favorite word that Trump uses is hoax. H-O-A-X.
It's a hoax.
Okay?
It's a witch hunt.
So
witch hunt.
not only is the coronavirus a hoax, now the climate change is a hoax. You got to memorize that, John.
Yeah. So, well, I've tried to memorize. I have worked hard on it. Person,
you gotta
woman,
remember, John,
man, camera, TV.
Is a hoax.
See, it's easy.
I know he is. Yeah, he's a farce as far as I'm concerned.
he said Burns phone or Burns, but
the thing is, we know what we have.
Yeah.
We know what we have.
Yep.
We are faced with it right now. We've seen it the last 4 years. We've watched him do everything that he has been accused of. We saw him go through the whole investigation into Russia involvement in the election, and it bared out to be true. 10 counts of obstruction of justice just alone in the Mueller report. That's just the Mueller report. That's not including the actual collusion that did occur between Donnie Jr. and the rest of the damn Russian spies, or all of that. You combine it with his super big tax cut for the wealthy and the rich, and the rest of you suckers suck it up. You'll get by. There's just time after time his racist comments, his inflammatory remarks, his attacks on us, on the Democrats from day one. Right out of the bat, in his inauguration speech. Fuck the Democrats, they're evil people. Yeah, Mr. Come Together, I guess not. He is nothing but a fearmonger, racist, unqualified, malicious prick. Let me see, that was TR, yeah. Twisted, racist, unqualified, malicious prick. Trump. That's who we have. And we see it. So what do we do about it? We got to do more than that. Did I lose everybody? Okay. Well, y'all got. I asked you, what are we gonna do? Oh my goodness! Look in the room. Miss Linda is with us. Hello, Miss Linda. Uh-oh, your mic is muted, darling. We can't hear you. Well, we'll give Miss Linda. I know she knows. She must be away from.
A minute to get in.
Yeah.
She was probably in that room listening to the show.
Hello.
There she is. Hello, Miss Linda.
So, what did I miss?
Everything. We was just closing up. So, everybody, we appreciate y'all coming by. No, we're not leaving. Miss Linda, I missed you the other day. Did you hear a rumor that I had to get a stand-in?
No.
Yeah, I was in the room the
miss?
other day, and I was in there talking for a while, but you weren't there. And at the end, I finally had to say, well, somebody's going to have to stand in for it because I can't leave until I
Miss
hear it.
Diana did.
Miss Diane, that's right. Diana Mallory chimed in.
Oh, good.
And
Somebody helped me out.
Somebody helped you out, backed you up. But that's it. And it didn't feel right, so, just don't do that again.
I'm sorry. I didn't know I missed anything.
Well, yeah, occasionally I sneak in there.
I didn't get the notice.
Ah.
I changed phones, so maybe my notice has gotten.
So tell me everything out at your place as well? No fires?
Oh, at my place as well. The fires are all around. The sun is a little orange ball in the sky from all the smoke.
That's just, y'all. It's scary when I see it on the news.
Yeah, very, very unhealthy air everywhere.
Yes.
My friend in Stockton, it's like 255 up there. It's 181 down here.
That's
and
just
400 up in Oregon. We're just burning up out here.
Oh,
wow.
And some of the stories coming out of some of the areas that are devastating are just heartbreaking.
Oh, they are.
Yes, the young teenager with his dog and his grandma, that just devastated.
Oh, that was heartbreaking.
That was on the Butte fire. That was horrible.
The guy that found his wife but didn't know it was her. Did not recognize her. She had to scribble, "I am your wife." Damn, it's just, terrifying. You can't. It's hard to run from a fire.
It's horrible. I've got several friends that are evacuated out. They don't know what's going on with their house.
Yeah, there are going to be plenty of people that are going to lose their homes, that are going to lose everything they have.
Well, I heard the governor from California say, right out, he said, well, this is proof it's climate change.
Yeah.
Trump doesn't give a shit.
No.
I wonder, I don't think he's really inquired about that. I think he mentioned one little thing in his campaign speech about him, and that was about forest management. I'm telling you, if anybody in California would vote for him, they have to be assholes. They really do.
Well, at this point, anybody voting for him, to me, is you're ignorant and willfully so. You do not accept information into your head. You obviously can see this man lies all the time. You cannot, if you tell me he don't lie, well, the first thing I'm going to think is, well, you're stupid, ain't you? So, you put yourself in a category. Like I say, there are Republicans and conservatives standing up and saying, no, he is not a conservative. He is not a Republican. There are big people standing up and saying this man is not who he says he is. So right now, at this point, the only thing left are the haters, the ones that just are in it for the hate. They want the hate to come out. They want that, it's all them libtards, that's them Democrats, they're eating babies and all that shit. That's what's left. Because an educated Republican has already left. They've already figured it out.
Yeah.
I don't want to turn my back on my party, but this guy is nuts.
Yeah. If you voted for him the first time, I guess we'll give you a pass on that. But if you vote for him the second time, then you really are just a piece of shit.
Yeah, you're a piece of shit. Hello, S.C. Smith.
Good evening.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing better than a lot of people, so I can't complain.
There you go,
and
brother.
I won't.
Yeah, you're not out of the woods for that hurricane yet.
It
would have to turn a lot to get to you, but it could do that shit.
We'll see what happens around 11 or 12 o'clock.
I'm sure you're getting a lot of rain.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't.
You better start playing Mustang Sally on the guitar.
I will start. We've had these little storms coming off the bands, coming through. So you worry about, the tornadoes because they're moving quick. But we haven't got really dumped on yet. But since about 5 o'clock, it's been cloudy and a little sprinkle. But from what I see, just from watching my radar and tracking things, probably around 11 or 12 is when we'll know more. We'll be getting rained on a lot then, but we'll know what it's going to do. Yeah. So, it's crazy. We look at everything, the people that could use this rain and are not getting it. It's like,
send it to us.
It's it's kind of
There's a lot of people out in California wish it would just rain for days.
Yeah, you guys just need a steady rain, not a fast rain, just a steady.
No fast rains.
It'll wash everything out.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's the problem with wildfires. Is after the wildfire comes, the rain comes, and then you start getting landslides and stuff like this. This is good. This is going to be and that's what's terrible is we are in the middle of so much pain in this country, so many tragedies happening across our country, and throw in the COVID-19 pandemic, and we have a country that is under siege, and an administration that has no concerns about anything except getting his ass reelected.
I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go to. Where is he at? Las Vegas now. I gotta go to Las Vegas.
Yeah, you said he's holding an indoor
money.
Henderson, I think, or something like that. He's holding an indoor rally, indoor rally.
I hope they got the money up front.
Yeah, look at how many are not wearing masks.
Yes,
too.
that's exactly it.
Yeah.
The difference between Taiwan
he knows.
and this country is in Taiwan, the vice president of Taiwan is a doctor of I don't know how to say it, the virus doctor, the somebody has to say it.
I know.
Epidemiologist. There you go. Thank you very much, Johnny Fly. That's why I keep you around, brother. You can pronounce the hard words for me. But yeah, he's a doctor, so he understood. And in most countries over there, people wear a mask. It's not difficult to get people to wear a mask. Even in Europe, in Asia, they wore masks because they knew that's what had to be done to protect them and their fellow citizens from this. Not in this country, baby. We had a president even after he knew it was airborne, after he knew it was mask. I ain't wearing no mask. We don't need no mask. And that permeates still. He's in a whole indoor rally. Mask is recommended but not required. The state of Nevada has a 50-person limit. The Trump ally just said, fuck your law, that we don't give a shit about your rule. And they're packing them in there. You tell me he gives a shit about those people? I don't think so. Like I said, the last indoor rally he had was in Tulsa. Go find Herman Cain.
But to hear him tell that Bob Woodward, Oh, it's easy to get by breathing. It's really 5 times harder. And he knows that, and he's still allowing people not to wear a mask. I'm telling you, he's guilty of homicide. He really is.
He is. He's responsible for the majority
Murder
of
and
death
the
in this
first
country.
Gross negligence.
Gross negligence, to say
No,
the
it's
least.
not negligence. He knew it was deliberate.
Yeah, you're right.
That
It's not
makes it
negligence. It's intentional.
Yeah,
Because
it is.
he
neglected
knew
to do
and
anything
he
about it.
didn't give a shit.
Premeditated murder.
That's
Like I
right.
said, if you vote for him again and he gets elected,
Yeah,
if
he fooled you the first time, we're going to
think-
give you that. You got caught up in the I hate Obama stuff.
Yeah, fool me once.
And have you heard Donnie's new nickname for Biden? Biden. He's trying to tie the name Obama to Biden.
Wow.
Biden.
Who is
Yeah.
the bright one that came up with that?
It's a racist little asshole in him. Because that's where he got elected on. He got elected on the hate and racism of the Tea Party. The Tea Party that rose up and Donnie came along and the birther movement and all that shit just worked him up. This black man should not be in our house. And that's where Donnie got elected. And that's his only hope. That's how come he relies on racism so much. He does not say a damn thing against it. Occasionally, he has to be forced into say, well, of course, we denounce white supremacy. No, then quit saying the shit you're saying, then, asshole. But
we're around the table right now. And so we're around the table. Who in this room is going to watch the debates and watch Biden hand Trump his ass as a hat?
Oh, I'll have a
All of us
fight
are.
too.
I have to watch it. Yeah.
We will indeed. I'll be.
John, you'll have to do a special.
I want to take a minute
You'll
here.
have to do a special Blue Dot Family meeting on the debate night on the 29th.
Yeah, we might do that.
Oh, is
Yeah,
that
we can
what
all
it is?
stream at the TV together.
I got mail from Mary and Bobby Packer from Brandon, Wisconsin. And I love it because she said, "Dear John family and all of the Blue Dots out there, I think my recent letter to you," she may have wrote to me and I didn't get it because of hurricane. Anyway, you all have to be so much. Let me get to the part here and tell you what you are. He's in Wisconsin. There are tents, circus-sized tents, that look like bicentennial fireworks sellers, and they sell Trump flags. Well, my neighbor needs more. He ain't got enough down there. He's only got 3. I think he's got AR-15 flags.
John.
Yes.
Swing by
Uh-huh.
and buy one of those goddamn Trump flags and stop by and hand it to him and say, here you go, you need one more.
I need another one, buddy. Here, I need one. I just try to count them up because I'm figuring. I just heard thunder, big thunder. If you buy those things, and I'm guessing they're around, I would guess about $30 a piece. The size that they're buying, maybe more. And I'm counting the number of flags down the street. I know just one guy's buying them. So it's like I'm counting up all the freaking money he's wasting trying to piss me off. Again, it's not about Trump. He is not flying his flags out there because he loves Trump, thinks Trump's the best guy in the world and all this other bullshit. He sang another tune 2 years ago. He thought Trump was an idiot and a liar and all that shit. So personally for me, I want him to buy more. Go buy some more, buddy. Put them all over the banisters. Put them all. You got lots of room left out there. Flood it with flags, buddy. I don't really give a shit. I laugh every time I see one. It costs you more money. Anyway, I want to thank Mary and Bobby Packer for their letter. She's just telling us that the divider in chief is awful. Hang in there. We support you and vote blue. And baby, I want to thank you. And they included a little donation too. Appreciate that. She's right. I've gotten several letters here lately about people that are, they're involved in this Blue Dot family. This family lifts them up. That's what the message is that I constantly get. They thank me for my voice, but it's this family that they have built here in this chat room. This is what is helping people. This is what connects people around our country and indeed around the world. is that chat right there that's going on. That brings people together. It gives comfort to those that are in areas just like mine. That there's like Bobby and Mary. All the houses around them have Trump flags. There's a lot of people like that in rural areas, and that's how come I've always said. Go ahead, TW.
It's surprising the people that actually that we've gotten in the Blue Room. We've got people from Germany, people from the Netherlands, people from Australia, people from New Zealand. We've got people through.
We have a worldwide family.
UK, everything. It's amazing.
Guess who showed up on my analytics on YouTube? Because they gave you like who's watching around the world. I get all of that. I know how the age of the people that watch me. Yeah, the YouTube really does have a good analytical page that shows you how long you watched me, or not you personally, the average viewer, how long they watch, where they watch from, how did they find them. Most of them are through browser, some are through search, some are from Google. Anyway, it also gives you a list. Of course, number one is the United States. I'm more popular here than anywhere else, followed by Canada. Thank you, Canada. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate it, buddy.
I know we have more Canadian fans.
We got a lot up in Canada.
Gary is just the one
Gary's
that
always
stands out.
Yeah, Gary's always in the chat with us in there, and he's in there right now. I just see him right there. But guess who showed up on the list now? Russia. That's right. Picking up steam in Russia, baby. Thank you, comrade.
That's where those trolls are coming from.
Get your little Russian whore out of here, please. Over there in Russia, we'd really things would get better if y'all would just get rid of Putin, because he's a dick that just taking all your money. And Donnie, the guy that wants to be just like him. If we could, our two countries could get rid of the assholes, we could do something. It almost happened in Russia before the
better countries.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I think we did have one Russian come in who was actually a fan.
Yes, we had what? Yeah.
One or two, I think. But that would make sense if that's where the trolls are coming from.
Well, people in Russia, just like the people in China, there are voices all around the world that are screaming for democracy. Here in the United States, our president's trying to kill it. But there are still pockets of people around the world that are still searching for that, still striving to get what we supposedly have. We supposedly have a free country where all are created equal and endowed with inalienable rights. But some of our citizens don't like that. They don't want all of us. We didn't really mean them. Yeah, no,
right.
we meant them all. That Constitution stands for every American. Whether you like them or not is irrelevant. Whether you think they belong here or should speak their own language or some shit, it's not up to you. That's what that Constitution gives us as Americans. And a lot of us, more than half.
And I guarantee half of them, I know my family came from, another country. So, you weren't, you might have been born
all
here,
of you.
but
In that disclosed country, I see.
Grandparents and grandparents and grandparents may not have been born here. But they came here for a better life, and that's why we're here.
When you listen to Lieutenant Colonel Vindman, when he was testifying, the story that he told of how his family came to this country, and the story of how they fought to get here because of the ideals that our country gave, and he grows up through the command. Lieutenant Colonel, national security body, one of the best that we had, was demonized and pushed out by a petty
Trump
coward with bone spurs. He's a disgrace upon himself.
Draft-dodging coward.
Hey, draft-dodging. 5 deferments, baby. 5 deferments. He would never serve this country. He's not serving it now. He's trying to destroy it.
He wouldn't allow his son to serve.
No, he told Don Jr. if he served, he'd be cut out of the will.
That's right.
But that doesn't stop them from putting the bumper sticker, "We support the troops," on their frickin' SUV. Because that's why he runs around shooting animals because trying to prove he's a big-ass hunter and all this shit. Look at me. I'm into Second Amendment rights and all that. You're not too old enough to join there, buddy. You're not. He could go join tomorrow. Eric could go join
Yep.
tomorrow. Bunka could sign up
Bunka could join
to
tomorrow.
serve the country that she.
no.
It ain't gonna
You
happen.
ain't gonna
Are
give
you
him all that
shitting
money.
me?
Well, you know
Yeah,
what,
but you know
John?
what?
That's for losers and suckers, baby. That's who does
Well,
it.
you
That's
know-
who Donnie
you know
thinks
what,
should
John?
serve losers and suckers.
You know
Yeah,
what,
but you know
John?
what? The military doesn't want none of his children because of what he said about the military.
They're immoral assholes who had to go to ethics training to learn how to not to steal from freaking kids.
Well,
Charities.
you know what, John? How is it that these people who are in the Republican Party say, "Oh, I love my country, I'm patriotic," and yet listen to this shit that Donnie talks about and still support him? I will never figure that out.
They
Never.
think in their hearts, they think in their brain and in their little heart that they are true patriots. They are. They think they're the ones out here saving the world. They're going to get an AR-15 to get ready to protect my. That is the perverted view that they have as a society.
It's
Their
called
job is
delusion,
to
John.
get guns and protect yourself from that guy down the street. I can't. You know, the looters are going to come over and say,
Oh,
they
it's-
got to get ready because anybody that doesn't like my shit, I'm going to shit. You know, it's that kind of bullshit that Donnie Trump keeps pushing.
It's called delusion. They are seriously deluded.
They are seriously incapable of accepting facts. The man has been proven over and over and over to being a lying piece of shit who will lie about everything, who would sell this country out, who would denigrate every institution we have, FBI, CIA, it doesn't matter. They're not talking good about Donnie. They're bad. They're deep state. They're evil people. Secret society. All the little keywords that QAnon is out there. QAnon says secret society. It's got to be that guy down the street. I'm going to get ready to shoot his ass to protect America. That's what we're dealing with. People that are willing to go out and shoot their fellow Americans in the false sense of patriotism. Are you shitting me? Nothing could be more unpatriotic than turning your back on your fellow Americans. That's what's disgusting.
Especially during a pandemic.
During a national crisis, Donnie himself declared, "I am a wartime president because of COVID." You're losing, you dick. You're losing. You're not winning. We're not rounding the curve. Fauci just came out and said, no, we're not rounding the curve. As a matter of fact, flu season's upon us. Winter's coming. Guess what? It's got to get worse.
Yeah, we could be wearing masks.
But Donnie doesn't want to panic anybody. He just wants you to know that there's demonic crowds of Democrats coming to take your God, your gun, and your oil. But don't panic. What were you saying? I'm sorry, SC.
No, I was agreeing with TW.
You agreed with TW? You need a doctor, son.
Well,
Yeah.
No, I'm just
I didn't say it. You did, John.
TW's string. No,
Well, like I said, you know, he's during a pandemic, and even Fauci said,
yeah, next
we're
we'll be into
probably
this.
be wearing masks till next year this time.
Yeah,
Hey, hey, you know what? You know who they sent out today? Yeah, to talk about the COVID. Peter Navarro, the trade advisor.
Lord.
Are you
I was
shit? I was glad to
down.
see Jake Tapper just finally
Like
cut
he's
him
got
off.
any goddamn
Shut
clue.
him down and shut his mic off and shut his feed off.
Yeah,
Because
he wouldn't
said,
answer the
no,
question.
He wouldn't answer any of the questions. He wanted to sit out there and yell about how great Donnie is and how he saved millions
he
and millions of
wanted to-
lives and all this other bullshit.
Yeah.
He is the only one
He
that they
wanted to
send
kick
out there.
Donnie's ass.
The trade advisor. That's who Donnie
He was-
sends out to speak for him on the COVID
Yeah, he was-
issue. The trade advisor.
He was kissing Johnny's ass all through the
I'll
show.
bet you Donnie goes up to him. Hold on a minute. Now I'll bend over and kiss my ass, and then go
He
out there.
was.
That's what all of them are
sit
doing.
there and talk about me. And if you don't talk about me, you're gonna get,
You know,
put out.
I think the pressure should be on the news, on journalists, to start asking the real questions in these damn little dog and pony shows that he calls a press conference. That he comes out and
cares if
says a
you
bunch
lose
of
your press
bullshit,
thing for a minute, you
takes a
know?
couple
It's like,
questions, ducks
who
them, and
cares?
then asks
when he
Owen
doesn't
something.
have a
Owen.
press corps to come answer the questions.
They
that way
have to
he
keep
doesn't
sticking
have a
what
press conference.
push him on his lies
Push his ass.
and call it for what it is. It's lies. Every time he says something up there, that's a lie, sir. And I'd like you to explain to the company, to the people, why you're telling them this lie. Because that's what we have to do. Keep pushing him for the bullshit that he says. What happened?
Let him walk off. Let him get pissed off and walk off. Then he looks like a total goddamn coward because he can't answer shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, SC. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, and if you lose your job for asking them the tough questions, and fine, you can always write a book, so shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a ton of books out there.
Hey, who was that ABC? They showed that on CNN today. They had him on as a guest. He actually was the one that
he was the reporter that asked Trump, "Why are you lying?
Why are you lying?" And boy, Trump didn't like that.
No, that's a disgusting way to put it. That's terrible. ABC has your fire, Yeah.
What do you mean I'm lying?
He goes into his song and dance about that's disgusting. That's just terrible that you asked me why I lied. Nobody should ask me why I lied. I lie all the time. Just don't ask me about it. It's sickening. It's to the point. Like I said, we all see it. Everybody sees it. Even the Trump supporters see it. And yet it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah.
Well, this is our country we're talking about here.
The thing
this is not some pissed off little game of you being mad at.
They need to have a monitor, like watching the Trump, the feed, okay? And when he starts blabbling on, click.
Well, they do. I noticed that CNN does that.
To be talked about, click.
CNN has gone to just turning his ass off.
No, I know, but I'm talking about, okay, if we're not at war or this and that, if he's just babbling on about himself, flip off.
Just cut his ass off. Every word that comes out of his mouth is propaganda. And he says he's going to get vicious now. What the fuck does that mean?
Hey,
I'm going to get vicious.
What, John? Did you see they did interviews of the people out in that rally? Oh, how come you're not wearing a mask, sir? Oh, because it's fake. It doesn't exist. Wait, when all these people start getting sick and some of them start to die, then we're going to see how much they want to run up Donnie's ass.
Yeah, I haven't even opened this thing up. It's still sealed, but I keep picking it up to look at it because I'm amazed. This is the picture that Donnie wanted put out there. That's his vision. That's the president of the United States. President Trump wants you to return this farm. Look at that is evil as fucking evil, and that's not altered. I don't know what that fuck is in his eye, but look at no eyeballs. He looks like the fucking devil his fucking self. That's who you think is a leader? The fucker looks like he just came out of what's that fucking hell movie? What's that?
Hellboy.
He looks like a fucking demon seed is what he fucking looks like. Yeah. Or an orange baboon, whichever one. Take the pick. Anyway, Dan.
I say
Sin City.
Yeah.
Sin City.
Dan Values donated $10 through Super Chat and said Trump is at war with America. And that is exactly what it is. He is inciting a war against our fellow citizens. Don't think for a minute he's not. That's what is exactly what he wants to happen on Election Day. When he is declared the loser, he wants these people to rise up against us.
Start beating the shit out of
That's exactly what he wants. And Diana Mallory, bequeather of the Gong, donated $5 through Super Chat and said, Lester Holt will interview Lieutenant Colonel Alexander Vindman Monday night, September 14th. Vindman breaks his silence. I will be paying attention to that. Thank you, Diana. We have seen these people step. I'm waiting on John Kelly to come out and say yes. Yes, he called them losers and suckers. Because we all know that's who was there. Everybody went to that cemetery in France except one person. You can't get away from the facts. Donnie, it's raining too much. It's too windy. I can't go. I'm just so terribly hard. Everybody else made it there. Everybody else made it there. One person didn't, who called his wife back in Washington to tell her how heartbroken it was, except she was in the same fucking room with him. He's a lying piece of shit who doesn't respect anybody, much less the military. Are you shitting me? His generals are pussies. That's the man that they support. That's the man that they continue to support. But I'm waiting on it. John Kelly's eventually got to come out because he damn sure ain't come out and said, wait a minute, I didn't say that. Don't pin that on me. It's coming. And I think there's going to be more and more come out.
Well, it's going to build up in him, and he's going to get sick and tired of it. He has to. He's a decent
And
man. I
and
think he should speak up.
John Kelly? Hell yes. Hell yes.
Yes.
But they're all decent men. John Bolton, they say, is a decent man. They wait. I don't know why they wait. They have that information right in front of them. It's
money, John. Think. It's money. That's what they want. The almighty dollar.
Well,
they want somebody to pay to
maybe
listen
some
to
of them
their
are.
shit.
The
some of
sad
them are
part
truly scared.
is about patriotism, is that I find that the lower you are on the financial ladder of life, the more patriotism means something to you. Yeah. It means a lot to you. Something that you're willing to give up your life for. Most of the military service people come from the lower echelons of our economic society. That's how come we can get away with just paying them a little bit. Don't have to overpay them because, they get used to it. We ask a lot. But the higher you get up on the economic ladder, it seems there's less interest in the country and more on your pocketbook. How much more money can I assimilate? How much more money can I put in an offshore account in a shell company or some other way to move my money around to keep from having to pay taxes on it like those poor suckers at the bottom? That's what has to change in this country, this attitude. The patriotic people at the bottom, those that love this country, that struggle every day, that get up and go to work, earn a living, those are the heroes of this country. Those are the ones that we need to lift up. We need to provide a society in it for them. A society they can take their kids to school and take them to the doctor when they need to go. A society that is there to improve the quality of life for everybody. I don't understand why we can't do that. Why that goes against anybody's political aspirations.
It shouldn't.
It should not. But have no doubt, there's evil on both the Democratic side and the Republican side when it comes to that. But by a generality, there's one party that has put their lips straight on the tit of cash, and that's the Republican Party. They'll sell their mother out. They'll sell anything out. And all the while raising the flag and telling you they love God. I'm honest. I don't know if there's a God. If there is, I wish he'd do a little bit better job down here. Unless he's got 50 other billion planets out there he's got to worry about people on. Evidently he knows everybody's freaking thoughts down here and knows everything that goes on. So I'm waiting. So I don't put my faith in a religion. I put my faith in my fellow man to do the right thing. Lincoln said if you give the American people the truth, they can be counted on to do the right thing. The thing is, you have to give them the truth.
Yep.
You think Fox News is giving them the truth? Shit. No.
John, I never thought in my lifetime that we would live in a country like this where neighbor is pitted against neighbor.
Well, in our history, we've seen it. The Civil War. We've seen it in racial incidents, neighbor against neighbor. It begins with those. I'm so sick of seeing Karen and Ken videos. Assholes that think they have the right to over-exaggerate a situation, to scream and yell and all this. How dare you? How dare you, in our society, even approach somebody with that kind of attitude? That you have a right to stick your stinking nose into somebody else's business. Or worse yet, call the police to exaggerate how this black person is killing you and has a bloodthirsty knife in their hand and all this other bullshit. That's not who our forefathers fought for a country like that. That's not what we've strived to be. We said it just 9/11 just passed. We came together. We binded as a country. We came together. Didn't take long for that shit to go away, huh?
Nope.
We need somebody that speaks of cohesiveness, of togetherness, of we can fix this as Americans. Joe Biden is giving that speech every day, while this lunatic asshole rushes out to venues to spew his hate. The Democrats are going to eat your babies. They're going to destroy your suburbs. They're full of rioters, looters. There's a choice we can make. Huh? What's that?
They want to just stir up the base. That's all they want to do. Well,
That's
they
all their
just want
base
to
has.
stir up the base.
The only base he has is that lower echelon of thought process who have given up on the values of the Republican Party, of the Conservative Party. None of that matters. They are the Trumpers. They are the Trump Party, the leftover teabaggers.
Mm-hmm.
That's who they are, and they're not going to change. 30-something% of our country. Think about that. 30% are that lacking in intelligence. You know, what can you say? I don't understand it myself. You know, I say it all the time, and I'll say it till I'm blue in the face. Fox News is about the most anti-American bullshit you can put on your TV. So change the TV to any other. Don't pick Owen. That OAN. That don't count either. Any other channel. Hell, go to BBC. Look at it from the foreigner. You know, any station.
Hell,
And
go
listen
to
to
TV.
them.
What the hell?
Listen to them, because they're telling you everything that Fox News puts out is just dribble. It's just disgusting crap trying to hold up a wannabe dictator.
John.
It breaks my heart because it's the most anti-American bullshit. I don't care how many flags they wave, how many Bibles they hold up. I don't care how many eagles soar past you in the background. It's a freaking con job. What?
Yeah, better watch.
I have something I want to say for Bernadette. This is for you, Bernadette. Fuck Trump.
I knew that was coming as soon as you said
go.
Bernadette. Is she out there? Anybody see her in the chat or something?
No.
I see Miss T. Miss T's out there. I'm glad to see her out there. You know, we have BM Packer. Hey, I bet that's
John.
Bobby and Mary Packer. Just deciphering here, buddy. I think it is. Separate church and state. It's the essential. Separation of church and
John,
state is essential for the free and democratic society. Yeah.
I'm glad that you brought that up. That listen to any other radio or TV station and listen to what they say, like ABC and MSNBC and CNN.
Pick one.
They're talking basically the same things, what type of situation we're in. And then you turn Fox News on, like I did the one time. I was like, oh, everything's coming up roses, and
they're over there demonizing everybody on our side, and CNN and all the other fake news that Fox News pushes, and how they're distorting all the truth, and they're making up all this. It's all a hoax and everything else. There's not 200,000 people dying. That's a hoax, baby. That's Fox News. They would sell their mother, I swear.
Main discussion.
You know. Renee Ayers donated $5 through Super Chat and said they, like Trump, would rather destroy this country than lose their white majority. It's coming, baby, whether they like it or not. The browning of America. And that pisses a lot of them off. How dare you? How dare you darken my country?
You can do a DNA test on all those suckers. And
Yeah. No, they don't want that.
Come from.
Because I'll bet you half of them.
Yeah. Yeah, we all are of a mixed race. There is none of us that are pure anything. And if you are, well, I feel bad for you. I do, because you don't have that spice that the rest of us have. I don't know. You could just some of these people that are so anti-immigrant, anti-human, you know. They do. They think they're superior.
I guarantee half of those people sitting in his White House right now are immigrants of this. Every freaking
but not those immigrants. You know what I mean? Those immigrants.
Just the white ones.
Yeah, just the white ones. Yeah.
Hey, Dad, we need to give a warning out on that T-shirt thing because
The
we're
most
already
dangerous
almost an hour and a half
vehicle.
in.
Okay.
Ma'am was.
Like
How
the
many-
difference
how
between
many
an
got in there?
absentee ballot and a mail-in ballot. Like, duh.
18.
All right, we have 18 people signed up for the giveaway on the T-shirt. We're going to give anybody else a few more minutes if you want to jump in there.
All right, but let's be clear here
Let's be-
because this is a very different giveaway.
Yeah.
Um,
This is a specific, so it's
yeah.
a large
Well, you got it
T-shirt.
over there. Show it.
Yeah, it's a large T-shirt.
Thank courtesy of Tamara Harrington.
There it is.
Yeah, we're giving this shirt away. It is a large. You can go over to a blue.intexas.com. You'll see that little button to enter the giveaway. We'll probably be picking a name in the next 5 minutes. Again, this is not from our store. This is, what'd you do?
I raised my arm.
Oh, sucks.
Not a healthy thing to do around here.
No. This is the specific shirt we are giving away. It is a large. It's not from our store, and we don't have any other sizes. So if you or someone you know would like this shirt, please head on by to our website. We'll be announcing a winner in about 5 or so minutes.
Hey, blue.intexas.com. Go by there and sign up. And we'll see who we give that away to. Anyway. So, what are y'all doing?
Listening to you.
Huh?
Sitting here.
Listening to you.
Just sitting.
We're being inspired by you, John.
Inspired, you say? Well,
That's
damn
right.
well you should be. I'm trying my... No, I'm just...
I've been watching the feed all night looking for trolls.
Well, good. Good.
Same.
So, Travis doing that, too.
I posted
we've had
something
an
new on
uptick.
main
We've had an
discussion
uptick
if you
in
want to read
trolls.
something funny.
I seen you had one Friday during the rant.
Yeah, Bellica...
I got him.
Velda jumped right on his ass and chased him away. I notice I'm getting a few more down thumbs
Good
on my
little mother
YouTube
hen.
channel, and my neighbors are watching.
That must
maybe.
be your neighbors.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
it is. It
hey.
is. Ah.
Hey, they're watching, so let them.
Yeah.
You know,
How y'all
screw
doing?
'em.
They know what
Watch and
time I go
learn.
on. Bellica,
Yeah, watch and learn.
Yes.
how you
hello.
doing? Hugs, baby. How are you doing?
Hugs back. I'm okay.
Good. 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 Glad to have you in here. Makes the room a little sweeter anytime you come in, darling. Calms us down. Except for that Johnny
You
fella guy.
down.
You can't do nothing about that.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
John, you
Miss
got to
T
balance
just-
things out.
Excuse me, guys.
Huh?
Miss T just said, John, you don't have the spice like the rest of us do. Ha ha ha. That's good, John.
I'm working on it, baby. I need a little more spice. That's why I make friends like y'all, to add the little spice to my life. We need it, baby. Oh, well. What are we going to do? This family, I swear. Thank you.
Did you see Miss T's broadcast the other day?
No, I didn't know she
Well,
did a rant.
She posted that she wanted us to get together and decide what we would like to see in a third party and post what we would like to see.
What do you want the third party to represent?
Exactly.
Another
Progressive.
political party. Well,
Another
that
political
discussion should be held. We should discuss what
Rod-
we want, and whether it be
I've been
within
working on it.
whether it be in a third party or improving the parties we have. You know, I
Right.
say that to if you don't like the Democratic Party, jump in it and change it. I say that to Republicans too. Republicans, if you don't like the administration you have now, the way your party is going, what this man projects, jump in and save your party. You know,
Well, you know what, John?
or there will be a
There
third
should
party.
be something.
I
Well,
think
John-
there should be a third party, a valid
Yeah.
third party.
But John, there should be some way that we can do something to prevent another possible asshole getting into the presidency like this guy did. Whether it's an extra amendment or whatever, something has to be done. I
Total
can't
background check.
rule that too. But well,
States can fix that.
but
I
we
don't-
already knew where
I don't
Trump
think
came
there's
from.
a
I think.
test you could give Donnie that he could pass. One, if you ask him,
Right.
repeat the words, and I'm not sure he could do person, woman, man, camera, TV. I don't think he could do that right now. He'd have to really stop and think about it, where the rest of the nation is burned into our brain because we've had so many jokes and memes about it that it's just burnt. It is on me. It is on me. I could say it every time.
I got a good party
Person,
name
woman,
for
man,
it. Rub a
camera, TV.
Democrat. There you go.
Yeah. Can you think of any more 5 words that couldn't edge together for him? That's what it was. They gave him the 5 words that he could just look right in front of him and see.
Yeah, because
people,
they figured that he'd remember
woman,
those.
There's a man, there's a camera, and I'm on TV.
Yeah.
It's
and they're on TV. Oh,
and
yeah,
he brags
and I have an
about
audience.
it. So he wants Biden to take a drug test. I think Biden should take a drug test. He should take a drug test before we go. You know, he is starting a fake bullshit story, trying to make it.
Yeah, what was the white stuff that fell out of his nose the other day?
Yeah, nobody a big chunk of white shit too. He didn't chop up that Adderall.
Is that how he
enough.
does his Adderall?
Yeah, he does.
Hey,
That's how he snorts it.
At least Trump knew how. He wasn't. Biden knows how to walk down a ramp where Trump doesn't.
Yeah, Biden can walk.
Remember
Biden
that?
can ride a bicycle.
Ride a bicycle.
Biden
coming
can
around the
actually
corner
grab
real
a-
quick too. Let's see
cup
Donnie's
without
ass
two
out there on a
wings.
bicycle. Ain't gonna happen.
That is just evil.
And Mary and Bobby Pecker in their letter were telling me that they were selling flags up there of Donnie, of like Rambo's body, holding guns, and Trump's head on top. That's how they imagine him.
If I was
They think that's what he looks
Stallone,
like.
I would sue their ass.
I mean, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean-
go ahead. Take that shirt off, asshole. Let's see them pecs. I want to see them biceps. I see them on this flag over
I
here.
guarantee
Shit.
you it's all down by-
Hey, there's an idea.
That's
It's
what
not
they
just
buy.
there, it's down
That's
there.
what they buy. It's an image. It's a bumper sticker. It's a thought in their head. Yeah.
It's
That's
a
all it is.
fantasy
That
that
is
will
what it
never
is.
come true, John.
No, it will
Will never
never.
come true.
No.
Hey, here's an idea, John.
What's that, Ben?
Why don't we have each candidate's cardiologist come on and tell how healthy their heart is?
Well, first, Trump's would lie. Yeah, he'd go get who's that, Donnie or Jeremy, whatever his name is, the doctor.
The guy that gave him the bone
Yeah.
spurs excuse.
But,
Yeah, that guy would
but
be.
Biden would be a very unhealthy.
I think any test
very unhealthy.
that was given to,
that's
to
how they
both
would
of
spin
them,
it.
I would bet money that Biden would have come. I don't give a shit if it was a physical test, a mental test, dexterity test. I don't give a shit what kind of test it is. I'm thinking Donnie would get his ass smacked down on every one of them, because I think Biden would
Like
leave
I
his
said,
ass in the dust.
You see Biden riding bicycles. You see
Yes.
Biden running down.
Yes,
to catch a
jogging.
train. You see Biden.
What do you see
doing all
Donnie
kinds of
doing? Sitting on a
You
golf
see Donnie
cart.
grabbing a sippy cup with both hands,
Both hands.
walking down a ramp, almost stalling. Falling.
Get on your
You
little
see him come
golf
up the
cart.
stairs, fall on again.
Yeah. And depending on how the election goes, But
that's who they are.
maybe we'll just have to see them on the South Lawn having it out. Whoever's last man standing is president.
Yeah, there you go. I'd put my money on Biden again. Yes, I don't care what it is.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, let's do it, baby. That simple. Life would be easier, but it's not. It's a world of deception, of lies, of emotions, of hate. That's what we're dealing with. While we try to progress our nation into something better for all of us, as we try to progress in race relations in this country, whether it be health care in this country, whether it be environmental issues, no matter what it is, we are pushing for a better future. They're screaming hate on that side, and that is what he is going to feed them for the next 49, 50 days. The time is coming nigh, and he is going to be just like a rat cornered, start spewing his rabies to his supporters, to try to incite them to be mad, to get ready, to protest the election. It's not fair, it's rigged, we're trying to save our country, all that kind of bullshit that he is going to try to incite in his followers. And it's not going to be pretty in the next 2 months. It's just not. We have to be prepared.
It's a crazy world.
It is, SC, and it worries me. It worries me for the health of our country, for the safety. You ready?
Every time
okay.
I see Donnie, I think of where is Billy Jack when we need him most. Where he walked up to him and said, "You know what?
January 20,
I'm going to kick you on
2021.
that side of your face, and there ain't a damn thing
Ain't
you're
damn
going to
thing
do
you
about
can
it."
do about it.
It's a fight to the finish.
Let's go ahead and do our T-shirt giveaway. Travis is going to do a random number generator. How many people we got signed up?
We got 32.
32 people on the list for who wants a T-shirt. And
I'm about to hit the button here.
All right, I can't see it, so.
All right,
it's over there on your side.
Number.
Everybody, good luck.
16.
Number 16 on the list.
Someone by the name of Being Good.
Being Good.
Being Good.
Being Good.
Being Good.
Being Good. You just got yourself a T-shirt. Wear it proudly. Vote. It helps get out stubborn orange stains. Included will be a piece of Thomas Morgan's artwork that I'll write on. I try not to fold them. I tried to just leave them as flat as they came. So his work is excellent. I am tickled to death. I heard from him twice. Rhonda told me hi, and that made me feel good. So Rhonda. Anyway.
Help me, Rhonda.
So what was it? Being Good? Being Good. We have your information and everything.
We'll be sending that
we'll
out ASAP.
Be sending it out ASAP.
Thank you to everybody for joining.
Yes, thank you for everybody.
On that short notice, for that matter.
Yeah, because we got involved. We still had to clear some camera angle stuff like that. We are.
Well, no, we just started the conversation without thinking because, yeah, it's just that simple. We just phased out. Well, I forgot too. But I was helping moderate the chat, so I was just like I was focused on that, reading the chat, and I was like, oh shit, yeah, we forgot about that, didn't we? But hey, we got over 30 people signed up. That was under an hour. That's awesome.
That's awesome. That is outstanding.
We're gonna be doing more giveaways soon, and thank you, Tamara, for giving the shirt.
Yes, thank you, Tamara Harrington, and in memory of Connie Burnett, for sending us the shirt and allowing us, even suggesting it that she knew I had a copy of it. So feel free to give it away, and we're so glad she did. Anybody that wanted to send something here to give away would be more than welcome to do that. You have our address, Post Office Box 260070, Corpus Christi, Texas 78426. If you have a shirt, even one that I've worn before, or just anything that you would like to put up for other Blue Dots to get, feel free to send them to us, because that was mighty nice of Tamara.
Yes,
I like her life. Well, she's all healthy, always into the yoga. I see her and her husband go out for dinner, and it's just I watch everything. Yeah. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for being a part of our show. Thank you, Benjamin Stroud. We appreciate it. Thank you for being here, brother. Take care of Kansas up there for us. Ben?
He fall asleep?
I think he fell asleep.
I don't hear him snoring.
Johnny Fly, reach over there and slap him. Reach over and nudge him. Tell him to wake up. Anyway, Benjamin, thank you for being here, brother. We always enjoy your voice. And Johnny Fly, all the way from Pennsylvania, baby. Keeping it real here. We appreciate your voice all the time. Can anybody freaking hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Johnny Fly, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. Thank you for being here, brother.
You're welcome.
Okay. Ben, are you there?
Did you call me and I didn't answer?
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, I said bye to Ben too. Ben, bye. Thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
I think the weather's kicking in because we had some rain coming in earlier.
I stepped away to check on my stuffed pepper. I'm making another one tonight.
Oh, you're making stuffed peppers? Are you posting it in the food porn?
No, I'll when it's done, I'll pull it out and take a picture and show it.
Yeah, you put your pepper on the thing. We'll all look at your pepper. Anyway, Johnny Fly, thank you for being.
Show us your peppers.
Yeah, show us your pepper, buddy. Put it on the food porn. Thank you for being here, Miss Linda. What can I say, baby?
Yes, sir.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you for being a part of this.
Good night, John boy.
Good night, Mary Ellen, and that's a thing with us. That is a thing. It's a bona fide thing, and we'll do it again later on this evening too. But thank you for being here, Miss Linda. We appreciate it, and you please take care of yourself. Yes, Ben.
I want to say thank you very much for being the leader of this resistance, and thank you for being our guidance, and thank you for everything you do for us.
Yeah, I'm a great guy. Enough of that shit.
Leader of the pack.
Yeah. Don't believe
We're
none.
Wolfpack.
Don't believe none
In
of that
memory of
shit.
For Bernadette, we all need to do a
What?
fuck Trump.
Everybody I talked to
Together.
asked me about
1,
Bernadette.
2,
Everybody I talked to.
3.
Fuck Trump.
Trump.
There you go.
Trump.
That's
Fuck
for
him.
you, Bernadette, baby.
You
We
have
hope
to
everything
say
is
it
well.
with feeling, man. Fuck
And-
Trump.
Yeah, really.
Fuck Trump.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
Trump. Gotta have put some real feeling in. Anyway,
Boy, that felt good.
SC Smith out in Tallahassee, Florida. Take care of yourself, brother. We appreciate you here all the time. Being a
I
part
will
of
do,
this
sir.
family.
And I'm glad you had me.
Well, take care
It's
of
always
yourself.
a pleasure.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Oh, we will. We will.
All right, good deal. And TW, singing cowboy.
Yep.
How you doing? Where's Mort?
Always here, always at the
Where's
table.
Mort?
Try to see you every now.
Where's-
Actually, he's asleep at my feet.
Good dog.
Yeah,
Good dog.
quiet.
Good dog. Two of mine
Being
got
quiet
baths
tonight,
today.
yeah.
The two little dogs of
Oh.
mine got baths today.
He
so
gets
they're-
that tomorrow.
Yeah, they're all hunkered down in there now. I
He's
came back.
underneath the air conditioner.
I came back from the store, and all of a sudden, Jack, the little white dog, looks at me. You fucked Dad. You left, and they fucking threw me in the water. I tried to help. You didn't come back. Goddamn! Don't
Yeah, they
leave
just look
again,
pitiful
Dad. They're
after they
trying.
get out. They look
Gave
like
you a real
wet rat.
sob
They're
story,
trying
did
to
he?
kill me. Anyway,
What did you do me?
I swear that's the way he looks at me. Goddamn, Dad, they tried to kill me, and you fucking left. Fuck, they was trying to drown me.
You just left me here.
I'm sorry, Jack. Come here, buddy.
Yep.
He'll come over there. And he's a sweet dog. Anyway,
Yep.
take care of Mark for us, TW, and thank you for being
We
here,
will
brother.
do.
All right. And Velda Lee, the mother hen of the
Yes.
group, we always appreciate your voice and your overwatching eye, darling.
Glad to help.
Thank you for being here. And Bellica.
Yes.
Yes, hugs, baby.
Hugs back.
The huggers of the family. I'm telling you, thank you for being here, Bellica. We appreciate you all the time,
You're
baby.
welcome.
You're a little more boisterous in the blue room, aren't you?
A
Trying to be
little.
all kind in here. I'll take that. She gets in the blue room over there. She'll jump your shit. Anyway, yes, y'all ought to come by the blue room. Visit us over on Discord. The conversation is always lively. We had new members that showed up this week, and we're just tickled. The whole group makes you feel welcome when you come in. So thanks for everybody that participates in that. And to all our Blue Dot family members on YouTube, on Facebook, on Periscope, on Twitter, thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us the most precious thing, and that's your time to participate and listen. Remember, we're all in this fight together. The only way we win is when everybody's on the line. Nobody stays in the bunker, baby. We all have to get out and vote. That is the way we take
Locked
our
and
country
loaded.
back, locked and loaded, and vote for Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Anyway, y'all say goodnight to everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Take care.
We love you. We'll be back here. I'll be here for a rant tomorrow. We'll next have another family Blue Dot meeting on Tuesday. So y'all come by and visit us then. The family grows every day. The conversations grow and the friendships grow. So you don't get no better than that. Y'all take care of yourself, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Good night.